What's up, everyone? It's your girl Shay here, and welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back to my channel if you have been here before. And as you can see by the title of today's video, I'm talking about things I like and things I don't like when it comes to anime. And this could be like new trends, old trends, things that I just hate overall about anime, or things I just overall love about anime. But let me start with the things that I don't like first, because for some reason, many people want to hear about the things that people don't like before the things that they actually like. So one of the things that I, for right now, do not like about anime is this trend with anime movies being like continuations of the actual series. And to me, one of the biggest ones, or maybe one of the only culprits of doing this, is Demon Slayer, where they have a few seasons of the show, yes, but now they've started to just come out with movies about arcs that are in the manga, but they're directly related to the anime. Not saying you can't do this or that you shouldn't do this, but I don't think this is all that you should do. Honestly, I think that they should go back to just making just complete seasons of a show that does follow an arc in the manga. To me, I really enjoyed when anime movies were like weird side quests for the characters. And maybe, yes, there were little Easter eggs here and there, or little things that popped up that did relate to the original series, or even like hinted at things that were happening later on. But if you didn't watch the movie, you didn't feel like you really missed out on anything, because there wasn't anything super detrimental that you knew was going to come up in subsequent seasons. But with Demon Slayer now coming out with movies instead of actual seasons, I don't know. For me, I just don't like it. I feel like you miss a lot of the like little things that happens in the manga. Not saying that all like anime that comes out that's made from an original series or from a manga has every little single scene animated, but at least it still has a lot of like the little things that you are going to miss or that might be taken out if it's made into a movie. That to me is the one thing with anime that I'm actually really disliking nowadays. I just wish anime would go back to like when they make movies, that it's a side quest, it's a separate villain, it's a separate everything. It's different from the original series. And I honestly miss that. That's just what I grew up on. I watched Pokemon for a really long time as a kid, and the Pokemon movies didn't always relate to the actual series. They were there, but it wasn't like detrimental, to be clear, especially the later on Pokemon movies. Now, as far as the things that I still love and enjoy and what I like about anime is, still to this day, I love how different anime is. And I think that's kind of the draw that a lot of people had to anime, especially when we were kids or even as adults, and currently now with a lot of people who have started to get into anime. They have just started to say it's just so different from anything that I've ever watched. The animation is so different. The stories are a lot more complex than just your usual animated shows, and also all the different subgenres within anime. You have stuff that is for kids, you have things that are for adults, you have psychological horror, you have thriller, you have romance, you have slice of life, you have fantasy, you have all these different genres in all these different subgenres within one genre. So it just makes it so that everyone can find something that they're going to greatly enjoy. And I think that's one of the things that still to this day has drawn me into anime and has got me to continue watching all these years later, is because there's always something new to watch. There's always something that I enjoy watching. There's always something that's going to pique my interest. And I think that's one of the great things that I love and enjoy about anime. And yeah, there might still be some things that kind of piss me off about anime sometimes, like sometimes, if series I feel like are way too short, that is something that I have greatly gotten pissed off about, especially when it's a season that's so highly anticipated. I will never forget about the fact that I love Inuyasha, and to watch a 167 episode show, and then, yes, that show was subsequently, was like cut into seasons. But then to have it do Inuyasha the final act, and that to only be like 12, 13 episodes long, it pissed me off, because I thought it was going to be so much longer, and it wasn't. And yes, there are still things about anime that are done within the industry that still will piss me off to this day. It's never going to be perfect, but regardless, it's still going to keep me watching. Will it make me stop watching certain shows? Yes, just because it's, you know, some of those things I just really, really dislike. But overall, anime is still something that I love. It's a medium that I'm going to continue to fight for and want a lot of people to be able to enjoy, and I feel like deserves a lot of respect and stuff like that. But yeah, those are the things that I dislike about anime. I think anime movies need to go back to being just like weird side quests and different villains outside of the original story, unless it's like an epic final battle that they want to make into a movie. Sure, but I don't. Or if it's like like even in sports, they want to make it a tournament or something like that. Great, but to make it where it's an entire arc or season of a show instead of doing a actual series or an actual season, they just do a movie. I don't know, that's been rubbing me the wrong way for the past few years, and I feel like it's for lack of a better word, I feel like it's a little bit of a cop-out. Now, I don't know why studios are doing this. Maybe it's money and it's the easiest way to have something come out without doing like a 24-episode series or a 12-episode series. Maybe it's less money. I don't know for sure. And by no means, with what Demon Slayer is doing, I don't think it has cheapened the property anyway. I think the movies are done beautifully, artistically. I just don't like them doing the plot that way. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, what are some things that you still love about anime, and what are some things that you dislike about anime? Doesn't have to be anything super crazy, but yeah, I'm interested to know, because I know we all love this medium. We all absolutely love the shows that come out. We love the experience that it gives us, we love the feelings that it gives us. But I know that there's things that we kind of wish would change within the industry, or the trends that we're kind of seeing that we wish that they would go back to how they were before. And I'm just interested to know. So comment below your thoughts. Please don't blame me in the comments for this. This is purely just my opinion, and I'm interested to see what you guys' opinions are about this topic. And yeah, I'll come out soon with another video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I have links down below to all my social media accounts, so you can catch me on there, and feel free to follow me on all of my social channels as well. And yeah, like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and in today's day and age, stay healthy, and of course, please stay safe. All right, you guys.